Let me see his one. Is that his one of his?
How's it going?
Oh, how are
Sharif,
you?
how are you?
Nice to meet
How are
you,
you?
Karen.
Karen.
How you doing? I was just wondering if you're at the airport already.
J1?
J1.
Mimi?
Mimi, how are you?
The setup is happening today.
Oh, today, okay.
So we're gonna miss all the setup.
Oh, I see.
But you know, we'll arrive later tonight.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys can go.
Cool.
There you go.
It was something that I always wanted to do through my profession. I always, looked at, all the pictures and people posting about like Doctors Beyond Borders and, so I thought this is something that I always wanted to do, just to travel around the world.
You leave at 8, so you have a chance to go back to your room, get ready to roll.
Okay.
It was about a 17-minute drive from here to the clinic, so
Okay.
we're good.
So you guys, thank you.
Yeah,
Take the bus every
so
time.
you're with Drew Andy.
Okay. Cool.
Bye.
A lot of the volunteers there have worked with each other before. I felt a little timid in getting to know them because the vibe was really good amongst them. But they were very welcoming.
Just embarrass her a little more.
We're ready to go. My roomie is here.
The vibe on the bus was great. Yeah, everybody's like, relaxing, talking, getting to know each other, joking around.
We're gonna start off, Kat's gonna do a devotion real quick, and then we'll talk kind of business and clinic flow and whatnot.
It's an honor to be with all of you again after many years from the situation with the COVID. The book of Acts, chapter 20, verses 35. And the scripture says, it is more blessed to give than to receive. I just want to encourage you, no matter what it takes. I know it's like a couple nights we will be tired and other nights we'll be like, oh, my bag, or I'm just hungry, or there's a lot of people here, but God will take it and count.
We're a little bit hard on inventory because it's been 4 years. Background on these 8 units that you've seen we've been working so hard on.
I have all the emergency drug needed here. I'm gonna sit it here. Come get me, okay?
So that's Andy, Kat, Eric, Ron, starting there.
Blessed day. Amen. Careful, careful, careful. We've got a lot of sharp things, right? Careful, careful, careful.
Hey guys, you want?
Nothing sharper than me. The setup was huge. All the equipment, all the materials, all the suction in the chairs and the units. I was like, what? This is amazing. This is a great setup. And I didn't expect us to be that ready.
There were some volunteers in the entrance. They would keep the people organized in line. Then the triage, they would check what the main concern for the patient was and what it could be, what they needed. If x-rays were needed, they would go to another department to take x-rays, and then they would have a waiting room, and in the order they come, then we would call them. Unfortunately, they were in a really bad spot. as far as their cavities, many teeth that needed to be extracted or root canals done. And we were glad that we could help them, but there's always this feeling that you wish you could do more for them.
Everything is just like a well-oiled machine. Everybody's like, it flows. All of a sudden, just your mind just stops. You zone out. You just block everything. It's like quiet all of a sudden, and you're just working, and you just keep going.
Como lo vuelvo a repetir, de llegar al cielo, llegar a Dios, llegar a la salvación, es dejando que Jesús entre en mi vida.
God was there preaching the gospel, getting people saved, praying with them, and then we would dismiss them, and some of them received some goodie bags, and the kids would get also, as they were waiting, face painting and toys.
A lot of people started coming, and we were just really behind, and so I think we tried to see as many patients as we could. By the time that we were having lunch, the people who had already had lunch took over, and so that was good. That was a good system.
¿Permanente?
Sí, ya.
Sí.
Ajá.
Podemos limpiar todo abajo.
Sí.
I actually cried that day because I was very emotional to see like all these people just working together, putting all the clinic together. That was really special, and then being able to pray for the patients. So I just got really emotional. I remember I was crying and thinking about this was just an opportunity that was blessing us so much and also blessing the people in the community.
Well, he said he has. He's always so excited about it.
So I got 100 patient cards back, 74 extractions, 73 fillings, 4 root canals, and 1 crown.
Everybody here left their home, family, maybe wives, kids. You come out here, you give that time, you give that love, you show that love that God asked us to show.
God is taking care of all of you guys for what you do. So thank you for what you're doing, and we're here whatever you guys need.
Señor, muchas gracias por tu amor, tu bendición, tu gracia. Ayúdanos, bendícenos, guárdanos y siempre ayúdanos, Señor, a hacer el bien sin mirar a quién. Amén.
We're going to try to shorten it down. I know we had list items. That was only because at the beginning of the day, there was only 20 patients sitting there for like 2 hours. And so we were like,
La señora aquí ya viene, ella habla español.
Regresen a la 1 para que se empiecen a formar, pero no olviden la tarjeta, porque si no traen la tarjeta no se les va a atender.
Strengthen us, Lord. I know it's going to be a little bit harder today, but help us to organize ourselves, help us to be patient, help us to be compassionate toward these people that needs you.
Salimos a las 6 de la mañana.
A las 6. ¿A las 6? A las 6. 6:30.
Para extraerme una muela.
A sacar todas mis muelas.
Tenía pensado relleno, pero me dijeron allá afuera que es necesario sacar.
I started in about 2007, 2008, my second year of dental school. I started coming, my first year was in Villanueva in the Verbo Church with Dr. Mike Cadera. He hosted us and we went every year afterwards. Dr. Andy Yu, he's the class of 2011. We have Dr. John Boltman, he's class of 2009. Dr. Eric Nordberg is the class of 2010. So all of us went together as students. I communicate with them throughout the year. We talk about clinical stuff, we talk about mission trip stuff, and so they become lifelong friends over the last 15 years. And then when Dr. Mike took a step back, Kim Nordberg and myself kind of pushing the clinical side, the logistics, and then we've included Dr. Andy Yu and John Boltman in some of those decisions as well. Tyler Lane, who's a non-dentist, has helped us out quite a bit on the financial and budgetary side. We have Pastor Mario Rivera, his daughter Karen Rivera, Miguel, and a support team who are Guatemalans in Los Angeles who help us with in-country logistics while we're here. And so we plan all that together, and it's a really collaborative effort. I couldn't do it on my own. I didn't start this, I'm just carrying the mantle that Dr. Mike Roberts passed on to us.
Las jornadas dentales aquí aparentemente se ven fácil, ya está todo, pero en realidad esta jornada dental empieza desde el mes de septiembre del año pasado. Se tiene que hacer toda la logística, tengo que contactar hoteles, municipalidades, alcaldes municipales. ¿Cómo escogemos las ciudades? Se ha dicho que entre 1 hora y hora y media de la ciudad capital Guatemala podemos hacer las jornadas dentales en un clima no caliente, sino frío o templado, máximo. Entonces, de la capital para esta ciudad de Santa Polonia tenemos 1 hora y media. Así que estamos en el rango y el clima frío. En el 2019 fue la última jornada que se hizo. El 20, personalmente no me di cuenta ni cómo pasaron las jornadas porque estuve mal. Y les pareció fantástica la idea de volver a hacerlo en el 2023 y por eso estamos aquí.
We help people every single day, but it's especially impactful for us to be able to go where people have no access to care and be able to provide care for them. And so I think some of that really just bonded a lot of us together, where people that are above us, a few years below me, where we come on these trips, and it really has, I guess, made an impact in our lives and also has helped to make an impact in the communities that we're serving as well.
These people, they want the treatment, they want the care, they want the love. We want to be able to provide the same thing for them. And we see that in their eyes. We see that when they come in. If they're willing to wait all day for just a simple filling for an extraction, we want to be able to cater that. We want to help them.
I love the people involved. I love working with my friends. I love the people of Guatemala, and it's incredibly rewarding. So even though it's humbling as an orthodontist to not be able to provide as much care as some of the other clinicians, I feel like even in some small way I can help out, and it's part of the Great Commission, I think, to go into all the nations and to preach the gospel. So that's sort of my way of doing that in a very, very little way.
We mentor with our hearts and with our skills, and I think we have some of the best professionals coming along with. These are not slackers. These are top guns. I think the students come away not only blessed because of the good that they give, the long-term relationships that they get, but also the skills. And I come away with several nuggets of skills that I incorporate in my practice on Monday morning. It's a huge home run for somebody that wants to give up only a week of their life. It's pretty amazing. It's a pretty great opportunity.
Not tired yet?
Oh, I am exhausted. I'm grateful to have the energy to come back and do another day.
That's great. You know, I didn't work. I just pretended on the thing.
Better than the first day.
Better.
Everything went a little smoother.
Yeah.
Not easy, but
Not easy,
wonderful.
but yeah. How was the second day?
We just did a lot of dental work, but most importantly, also people came to Christ. So I've always is for the glory of God. So
Amazing.
really good. We'll be the last ones on the bus. That's right.
I think that day in the middle of the week is just a nice refresher, you know, just to get you like relax, unwind, you know, see, and of course you're there, you want to see the country and you want to go, you know, explore, and, you know, it was much needed. Yeah, not bad, not bad. There you go.
Oh, okay, I got it. That day, it was enough for me to heal and be ready for the next day. Just being able to also like immerse in the culture and get to see their typical places, eat their food, see their all handcrafts and all these souvenirs. So I think it's an important part, and it was really fun, and also bond us together as more than a team. We feel like a family.
The line, just the lineup of people was massive.
Oh, that was exciting and scary at the same time. And seeing all those patients, we were like, oh my gosh, are we gonna be able to do this? It was a big challenge to see the people there, and a big responsibility.
Get a little bit overzealous.
I was reading the scripture this morning. God brought me to another chapter in Exodus.
A las 4.
¿A las 4?
A las 4.
4:30.
5:30.
5:30.
Las 5:30. Unos 15 años.
Yo nunca le he visitado. Esperamos ya 3 horas porque sabemos que viene mucha gente, pero encontramos mucha gente porque madrugaron más que nosotras.
Comemos cosas duras y no nos deja masticarlo bien, entonces nos empieza a doler por dentro de la muela.
Yo vengo desde una aldea, desde el Tablón, 1:30 ya, y ni he desayunado.
Pues es una oportunidad porque como ahorita estamos muy escasos de recursos, pues falta mucho trabajo. Es una oportunidad que escuchamos y es una bendición de Dios.
Es un beneficio muy bonito de los doctores que han venido aquí a Santa Polonia, porque sí, la gente lo necesita. Muchas gracias, las agradezco. Que Dios las bendiga también a ustedes.
We hear a lot of stories, different stories of, you know, how this program actually changed their lives. I mean, being that they got some dental work, but it actually changed their lives because they saw, you know, a team that came from another country to come and help them. And actually a lot of these people that you actually help, they like to take pictures with you guys because you've done something so meaningful to them that they're never going to forget, and they're always going to remember, well, those people that came from the United States and helped me with my dental situation, you know, they'll always remember that.
My job is to help get the supplies ready, check and see if the dentists have enough assistants, have their supplies. Anything they need, they come to me and I try to get it done. You know, there's dental assistants and dentists and dental students from California, North Dakota, Texas. And so you make friends all over the place and you get those connections. So it's really awesome.
I help maintain the dental equipment. We have 3 large compressors, and then for vacuum, the air creates the vacuum through venturi systems. But we managed to keep things going, which has been really good.
Okay, this is my first dental mission trip.
outlook in the clinic is mostly extractions. I do fillings here and there when we're behind on schedule, but I usually do extractions. There's so many people, so I just want to get them in and out. So that's why I like to do extraction. The chemistry is great. Like everybody knows about dental, and even if they didn't know about dental, they were easy to learn. And it was so great. You can just switch in and out, different people helping around. So it was very easy chemistry going around.
I'm from here, from Guatemala, and I'm a dentist student at my last year. When I was 9 or 10, they came to my church, and I started seeing everything they did for the people and the impacts they have in their lives. I just feel happy about it.
You know, coming as a family, serving as a family, returning is just, it's really hard to put words on it, because as a parent, you always want your child to grow in the things of the Lord and to put others in front of themselves. So to have your kids see you serving and then to have them serving just feels like one of those very fulfilling things in life.
I go to Heritage Middle School, and I came with my mom and my dad. Oh, and my sister. I do a little bit of assisting, and I also do some face painting. Next year I hope my brothers James and Josh come.
I am 13 and I am homeschooled, and I came with my mom. Well, Joel and Dale helped me. They're really great at helping me face paint, and they're magnificent face painters. I wish he can come the next trip, and my dad too, so we can all do this as a family. My mom's awesome.
My name's Connor. I'm from Idaho. What's the next one again? I'm 6.
Are you gonna come next year?
Yes. I think, cause it's just a beautiful clinic.
Super hard today, and seeing 220 people standing outside already, and we said we can't see these people, and we saw those people.
We had a little boy, Allenson, I think was his name, Allenson, give me a hug, and it kind of caught me off guard at first, but then
He's the part of the family. And all of you guys working so hard. And I see you all giving all this love to these people. Thank you.
A lot of people helped me today. Thank you very much, John. Who helped me today?
Me?
I just want to thank all of you for being here and helping my people. Because I don't know, it's so important for me. People here don't get the help they need. And you just get out of your way, come all the way from the US to here, spend your money, your time, everything trying to fix this people's teeth. I know they are so grateful for it, but I am grateful too. So thank you.
I want to thank the people who brought us all together. I want to thank Karen. I want to thank Pastor Mario. I want to thank Tristan.
The people do not let go when they hug you, and you let go, and they're still hugging you. That doesn't happen in America.
Whole new appreciation for what Tristan's staff does for him. I mean, they really are. He's the boss, but they're really the ones who run the office.
¿Quién está en línea y quién no está en línea? Ok.
Yo vine a las 6:40 y tomé fotos de todos.
Aunque revise su foto, señor, pero ante la luz de Dios nosotros estamos desde las 4:30. Ellos ya estaban ahí porque se estaban sentaditos ahí.
Digo todos los días a orar, a pedirte, a agradecerte, a pedirte que pases mi corazón, a leer tu palabra, aunque no decías por ti, porque no sé leer.
I've been lucky enough to be on many mission trips, mostly in Guatemala, around the world, but 20 times in Guatemala perhaps.
I've been on mission trips to Guatemala for 20 times, and 12 of them have been with USC, Christian Medical Dental Association, our group.
I have done over 40 plus mission trips from various countries, ranging from China to the small island of Palau.
What can I say? It's worth the time, it's worth the money, it's worth the effort. The reward is great. The reward in many ways is exponential to the cost of the time and the discomfort of being here.
At the end of the trip, you will find out that you actually received much more than you gave.
So many of the young dentists have grown into colleagues, no longer students, but colleagues. That's really gratifying.
Boxes are going certain places, so we have to keep them apart. Some are staying in country, and some boxes come back with us to refill when we return on the next trip.
There are some volunteers that have experience, they've done this for years, so they know what to do. They were just doing the inventory, and the new ones, like myself, we would just join and, okay, help and just write down everything that was needed for the next time, everything that we run out of, and just packaging everything, labeling everything. It was bittersweet. Of course, we were tired. Okay, we're done. We gotta go back to our lives. But at the same time, we were looking forward to the next time, and it's just like a feeling of accomplishment.
A bittersweet ending to the week. I mean, seeing my last patient was just like, this is it. I didn't realize that it was gonna be good both ways. Like, you help them out, but at the same time, they help you. The feeling you get is just, you know, I can't describe it.
It was really good. That's what I can say. It was really good to my soul, mentally and physically, and also as a learning experience. It was just really amazing.